People tell us constantly not to trust the polls. While that is good advice, polls do display trends in voters' mindsets and what is most important at a given time, the operative words being at a given time. Polls can change virtually overnight, which partly explains their untrustworthiness. Polls can enliven voters who are on the fence, and they can drive us to action. In the case of Biden versus Trump, recent polls should be driving us all to action and help march us to victory. Throughout much of the campaign, we have witnessed Biden's rise to the top. From being almost non-existent to rapidly growing in strength and support, Biden is our man, and we must support him. To do otherwise is to ensure the continued destruction of not only our country but the entire planet. Trump continues to overturn environmental protections, and those decisions put all of us in jeopardy. As we continue to watch polls, which have become a daily occurrence, we must watch the indicated trends and do our own work to ensure that the polls deliver the desired result. Not too long ago, we reported that Biden had taken a 12-point advantage over Trump in Michigan and held small leads in most of the remaining swing states. Washington Post reported this week that Biden's lead in Michigan has jumped to 16 points. The other news from this poll may not sound like much, but it is huge. Biden is down by 1 point in Iowa. Iowa is not considered a swing state and has traditionally been a Republican stronghold. Not only did Trump best Clinton in Iowa, but he carried the state by a larger margin than any Republican before him since Reagan. For Joe Biden to be down by 1 point is incredible. These numbers are reflecting the feelings of Americans on the disaster that has been the Trump presidency. Another interesting poll published by Washington Post involves Trump's first speech to Congress on February 28, 2017, touting a new chapter of American greatness that was on the horizon due to his election. Once a narcissist, always a narcissist, and always useless. The Gallup panel has revealed that just 3 years later, instead of the American greatness Trump claimed, we are now a nation of shame. Gallup's poll shows that American pride is at its lowest point in 2 decades of polling the same issue. In 2003, 69% of Americans were proud to be American. Now, 42% feel pride. Obviously, much could have happened in 20 years to change America's self-opinion. But in 2016, the number was at 52%. These numbers are very telling. Not only is Trump an embarrassment, but he has made us embarrassed as well. Yes, polls can be unreliable. However, these recent polls are revealing. They show just how negatively the Trump presidency has impacted each of us. If you honestly believe these polls are unreliable, then pay attention to the trend behind the polling averages and be encouraged. These trends show us that we control the end of our torment. Get involved, and make it happen.